मी आत्तापर्यंत एवढंच शिकली आहे की लाईक काय करायचं असेल तर फक्त चालू करायचं. So ignore how I look. There's more important things coming in this video. I'm going to tell you 23 lessons that I learned before I turned 23. And my birthday is in the next, I don't know, 10 days? 12 days? Crazy. The most important lesson I've learned this year in 2025 is that it's okay if you don't have everything figured out. Like, if you're in the age ranges between 18 and 25, you don't really have to have everything figured out. If you do, great. But if you don't, you can take it step by step, and it's going to be fine. Consistency matters. Over the last, I want to say 2 weeks, I've been consistently keeping a routine in the morning. I'm doing yoga, icing my face, keeping a journal and all of that, and it's been consistent. And now it takes me less than, like, no brain power to even remember, oh, I need to do this, I need to do that. I have etched these routines in my body so much that they come to me naturally now. So you can do that too. You just need to be consistent. Rest is productive. All my life, I feel like I've had the pressure of just every day needs to be productive. But what I've learned that it doesn't need to be. Like, you can have a whole week of like doing productive things, and then you can have your Sundays where you can have resets, or like Saturdays where you can do nothing, just watch and scroll reels on your phone, and that's totally fine too. You don't have to be productive every day of every second of every day. So just chill times. I'm not saying don't do the hard work. I'm just saying it's okay to take a rest. Not everyone will understand the choices that you make, and that's okay. So let me tell you, before I started this YouTube channel, in my head I was thinking, oh, like, what are people going to say? I had friends, or I should say I still have friends, who judge people on what they're trying to do. Like, if someone's putting themselves out there, like, the first thing that comes in their mind is like, they're so cringe, like, what are they doing? And so I had this fear in my head that, like, they're going to think the same way about me. Like, if I put myself out there, if I'm showing, or if I'm doing content, like, that's what they're going to think. Like, she's so cringe, why is she doing that? Like, what happened to her engineering degree? Like, why isn't she doing job and everything? But I think I've come to a realization that, like, people are going to think what they want to think. You just have to do what you want to do. You only get one life. Don't think or don't care about what people think. Comparison steals focus. I've seen, like, whenever I am busy growing myself, looking after myself, like creating content for myself, and just trying to build me, all everyone else is doing just does not matter to me. Like, I see, like, scrolling through Instagram, like, people are doing this and that, but then I don't indulge in that because I'm concentrating on I'm focusing on my growth instead of looking at people's. So, you know that saying where they say grass is greener on the other side? If you don't look at the other side, you're going to think the grass is greener on your side. Keep that in mind. Discipline comes from self-respect and not pressure. So I think this whole year, like 2026 for me, is all about discipline and respecting myself. Like, I've learned from 2025 that discipline is something that you promise yourself, not something that you do, just because others are telling you to do, or like everyone else is doing that. Discipline is something that you do because you want to do, or you've promised yourself that you do it. Like gym. I've been going to the gym every day since last couple of weeks. I've just started it, but like I've been going to the gym for the last couple of weeks, and that's a commitment I made to myself. That's a promise that I made to myself, that I am going to do this. If I don't do that, I might be disrespecting myself, but that's not something that I'm willing to do. I have to do it. Like I've dug that in my mind that I have to go. And now I think like naturally within the next couple weeks more, it will set in my routine, and then I don't have to give out like extra time to gym. It will just be like, yeah, I came home from work and now I'm going to the gym. Like it'll be that easy. I don't even have to think that, oh, I have to go to the gym, like I have that scheduled. It'll just come to me naturally. That's what discipline does. Your body listens to how you treat it. Since I started doing yoga in the morning and icing my face, I've been noticing a lot of difference in my face when I get up. Not right now, it's a little bit oily, but in the morning I think I see a lot of glow. I see my face is more energetic, like I look more energetic, so I feel more energetic. Yoga makes me feel more motivated in the morning to do stuff, and it's embedded now. So now whenever I get up, the first thing I do is yoga, then I ice my face, and then I get my coffee. It's a routine now, and I love that. Morning routines, really slow. It's not time consuming. It's like maybe 30 minutes each morning, and I feel like now I cannot even imagine my mornings without that. But food, sleep, momentum is so important for your body to feel energetic and for you to feel energetic overall. So listen, move your body, eat good food, and sleep. You outgrow people, and that's completely okay. That does not make you a bad person. I have learned this my last semester of college, where I had my classmates, right? I think I've tried so hard to fit in for like the last couple years, to fit into a group like my classmates. Like and we're like 12 to 13 people in my class, but I never really thought that they were my people. Like our interests were so different. Like they were interested in like hip-hop and stuff, and like all the girly stuff, and I don't think I like that. I'm more of into motorsports, like adventures, and like lifestyle, and like I want to talk about dresses. Like you want to talk about heels, you come to me. You want to talk about skincare products, you come to me. You want to talk about F1, I'm your girl. But they would talk about Sabrina Carpenter, Taylor Swift, and don't get me wrong, I like them, but I'm not like, oh my god, like did you hear her song, like that's the meaning of the song. And then like, no. The last semester I was like, I'm done. I don't want to waste my time proving to them that like I like the things that they like, and trying to find my people in college. I haven't found those though, but hopefully. If you think the way I think, comment down below and we'll get in touch. Silence is powerful. I've seen so many people say this, but I have implemented this last semester within me, and I don't know, I think I remember there was an argument with someone that I liked, and I had explained myself so much before, and they weren't still ready to understand what I was saying. So one time we got into a fight, and I just let them do all the talking. I was like, I have explained myself. It wasn't the same thing that we used to fight on every time. I just took a back step. I was like, I'm done. I have explained myself. If you don't want to understand, just shh. And they kept just like talking to themselves for a minute. And I'm like, okay. And then they stopped. And then they apologized. That's the power of silence that gives you. Yeah, I'll take that over explaining myself over and over again. Your intuition gets clearer when you slow down. One thing yoga has taught me is to take a deep breath. And honestly, it does more than you can think. It gives you a clearer perception of like what's going on in your mind. Once you take a step back, you can clearly see what's going on and where you want to head. So it's always recommended that you take a step back, see the whole picture, and then take your decision. And honestly, I feel like intuition works really well when you can see the whole picture, and it's clearer once you kind of slow down and you're not taking decisions in a hurry or in a rush or like under pressure. So just take a step back and look at the whole picture. Confidence is built, not found. It's weird coming from me. I don't think I'm a super confident person yet. I'm building on it. I'm trying to be the most confident version of me in this year, in 2026. But I've seen a lot of people like make videos and be so confident, like they own the whole world, like the whole stage. And I used to think like, oh my god, like when can I do that? Like when can I become that? And as I dove more into finding my own confidence, I just realized that people do fake it till they make it. You can also fake your confidence till you actually feel confident in yourself. Like that is actually something that works. And I've been doing that. Like I've been making videos, I've been trying my best to like show people that I'm the it girl, like I am the it girl. And that's how you build confidence. Social media is not real life. This realization has took me a long time to understand. Like I knew social media isn't real, like what people put on social media isn't what they're going through in real life, but that understanding finally set in this year. Like I feel like I've seen enough content, I've heard enough things, I've like heard different experiences from people to know that like, and since I started doing content creation, like I've seen people put on or like put something different on social media, but you don't know what's going on at the back end. Like you have no idea what they're going through. They might be going through depression, they might be going through financial crisis, they might be going through a breakup, like whatever it is, you don't know it. If they're posting pretty pictures on social media, you automatically think, oh, their life is great, their life is amazing, but you don't know what they're going through. So I've realized to protect my own peace, I am going to look less at social media and look more at myself and trying to grow me rather than trying to grow others. Money habits really matter. I recently got into trading, and honestly that's taught me so much about money than my parents have taught me. I also saw this one YouTube video where this guy was saying about 3 paths to money. I'm not going to get into details, but basically if you have a wealthy mindset, you go into this money loop where you get your income and then you invest those in assets, like learning more skills, maybe into real estate, maybe into investing and all that. So that's the money mindset. And you will not learn this in school. I guarantee you, you have to learn this on your own. Or go to your parents, go ask them, like, talk to me about money. Like, I know money is such a taboo subject, but now we need to normalize talking about money. And the more earlier you start, the more you can know about money, and the more you can grow your money. You will see your results when you start investing or taking care of your money very, very early. This year I've learned being alone is not loneliness. Like, I've took times where I've felt the need to be alone, to kind of reset, take a break from social media, from people, from parents, from brothers. And I feel like that was such a nice thing I did for myself, like slowing down and taking time for myself. Like, I did like self-care, I did yoga, I watched YouTube most of the time, but that was all I did alone. And it doesn't really mean that you're lonely. Like, if you're lonely, go be with people. But I feel like most of the times people feel like when they're alone, they're lonely. But I feel like when you're alone, it's a time where you can build yourself. It's a time where you can grow your skills and not be distracted by other people. This year also taught me that your environment affects your mindset. Like, if I'm trying to be, a content creator, I would be with more content creators. Like, I would surround myself with more content creators than I would surround myself with, like, people who don't want to do content creation. Like, why I got into content creation, one of my friends started content creation, and then my brothers really pushed me into doing content creation. They were like, yeah, you can do it, like, it's easy, like, you can do it. And I guarantee you, it's not easy. But, like, if you're in an environment where people have the same mindset as you, they think the same things, even if the effect you get from being with the same mindset people, like, keeping an environment that's growth oriented and you feel like you're growing with them. Saying no is a form of self-care. Last year I took it upon myself to say yes to everything because I wanted more experiences in life, and I feel like that put me in a state of burnout, in a state of depression. And so towards the end of the year, I started taking care of myself and started telling people that no, I will not be doing that. I will be staying home. I won't be going out. I started saying no to the things that didn't really add to my growth. I know it can be hard to say no to people if you're a big people pleaser, but trust me, it gets easier once you start focusing all your energy towards you. Saying no to people comes easy. Take it from me, growth can be very uncomfortable. And I'm going to say this again, growth can be very uncomfortable. Growth basically means you're going out of your comfort zone. You're going out of your bubble that you've created for yourself, and that can be really uncomfortable. But in order for you to become a better person, become the version of you that you want to become in your future, that you've seen yourself become in your dreams, in your visions, and all of that, the vision boards that you've created for yourself, like, you need to be uncomfortable in order to be comfortable with your better self. That makes sense? Your relationship with yourself sets the tone for how people show up for you, or like show you respect. If you don't respect yourself, if you don't show up for yourself, why would people show up for you? Why would people respect you? If you're showing people, like, if you're letting people walk all over you, They are going to do that. You're not stopping that. How you treat yourself is how people will treat you, because they will know, like, she really just doesn't care about herself. Like, she also treats herself like that, so we can treat her like that. So don't do that. Always treat yourself with respect, with humility, with care. Always treat yourself like that, so people treat you like that. And always treat others the way you want to be treated. You don't need to rush every phase of your life. Etch that in your mind. We feel like your friend is going through a relationship. Now they're getting engaged. Now they're getting married. And you're 23, looking at yourself in the mirror, and you're like, I'm still single. Like, when is it going to be me? Divine timing is everything. I feel like whenever it's your chance, it's going to happen. You're going to attract it no matter what. Like, it's going to happen for you. It might not be in the timeline that you've thought, like, oh, I'm going to be 25 and engaged, and at 27 I'm going to marry the love of my life. Maybe it won't happen. Maybe you won't find your love of your life at 23 or 24. Maybe they'll come around at like 27 when you had pre-decided that you wanted to get married. You don't need to rush everything in your life just because it's happening for other people. You can just take it slow. Timing is all in the universe's hands, so just sit back, relax, and just work on you, bettering you. Everything else will come through. Learning never stops. This has been the most learning year of my year, 2025. I've learned so many things about the world, about myself, about life, about like other people in my life. Like, I've learned so much, and I feel like learning is all going through school, finishing school, and then you're like, I've learned everything. But that's wrong. You learn every day. You can learn from small things, like the mistakes that you do. You can learn from that. You can learn about new skills every day. You can learn about new things every day. You can learn about new hobbies every day. You keep learning. That's how you grow. Learning never stops. You know how people say karma always comes back? This is why you need to be kind to everyone. If you're not, like I said, like, you need to treat people like you want to be treated. If you treat someone with meanness and like being mean to them and not being kind, it's going to come back to you. Maybe not immediately, maybe not in the next month, or maybe next year. Maybe it'll come back to you in the next 10 years. Who knows? But it'll always come back. So always be kind to people. Okay, progress looks different on everyone. Your timeline is not in your hands. You can just keep doing what you can for your self-growth. And lastly, you are allowed to change. You're allowed to change no matter what people say. I know change is hard, but if you want to grow as a person, if you want to be a better version of yourself, you have to grow. You have to keep learning. You have to keep building. You have to get out of that bubble and keep working on yourself. I know I still have so much to learn this year, and I'm hoping this year is going to be a curveball, a turning point for me. And if you're also at that point, comment down below what lessons you learned this year and let me know. And thank you. I'll see you in the next video.